Hey guys, Neomis here. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the rumours for Alex Iwobi being linked to Everton Football Club, as well as Mesut Ozil being linked away from Arsenal to DC United. Then there's more talks about Carl Jenkinson leaving Arsenal Football Club and Upamecano and what RB Leipzig had to say in regards to his transfer away from the German side. Stay tuned to my thoughts and my views, and if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, share the video, and follow me at King Neomis and all social other platforms. Now, let's go. So the big story of today is Alex Iwobi being linked to Everton Football Club. Earlier on today, about midday, Alex Iwobi received an offer, or Arsenal Football Club received an offer of 30 million that they instantly rejected from Everton Football Club. But it's been said by David Ornstein from the BBC that it'll probably take about 40 million in order for Arsenal, 40 million plus for Arsenal to be able to accept a bid. However, it did say that if a bid had been accepted by Arsenal, or if something does happen in the future, that it seems that Alex Iwobi would then decide to leave Arsenal. But for me personally, that I've been all on Twitter this lunchtime saying that, you know what, if Alex Iwobi wants to leave, then we should let him leave. And I understand if he wants to leave if it's in regards to game time. I mean, with the lights of like Pepe coming in, with all these young players coming in, I mean, it probably means that either Alex Iwobi needs to step up or he needs to step aside, because it's one of these things where we're not gonna stop talent from coming through, and that's what Alex Iwobi kind of needs to watch out. But it's one of these situations where we've got literally 24 hours, or well, a bit more than 24 hours. Right now it's I think about 4:30 in the afternoon. So it's one of those where a lot can happen over the next day or so, and I don't believe Arsenal want to sell Iwobi, but if Everton give us an offer that we can't refuse, and if it's 45-50 mil, I'd take that. I'd take it. Like, that's a sizable amount. I mean, I would have put Alex Iwobi valued at like 25-30 million before this offer for Everton came in. I think what they offered was fair, but to be able to say we're going to let Iwobi go, I mean, they're going to have to put up. So I think if they offered 45 for Iwobi, then it would happen. Now, I know a lot of fans, Arsenal fans particularly, don't like Alex Iwobi, don't think he's good enough. I mean, we've seen the usual characters. DT off of FTV has already come out saying 100% categorically he wants Iwobi gone. I mean, I've tweeted Kelechi to find out like what does he think, but so far no word from Kelechi. But I think the general premise is that a lot of fans want Iwobi, don't mind Iwobi being sold, and probably myself and probably a few are more inclined for him staying and developing with Arsenal and seeing where everything really goes for him over the next several years. But let's see what happens. Anything could happen within a day. Also, big story, Mesut Ozil being linked to DC United. Now, a lot of you would have seen yesterday that Wayne Rooney has signed a contract to join Derby County in January. He'll be a player coach. So he'll start off as a player, and I think he'll develop into being a coach there at Derby County. And it's said that the reason for that is because his family's had a lot of trouble just getting into life within the US, and they've struggled a bit, and now he's ready to come back to England because of that. Now, it's one of these situations where they want to be able to replace him, and Mesut Ozil is seen as a viable option. Now, it's still relatively early days. Mesut Ozil would stay at Arsenal right now, but in January, Mesut Ozil could be off to DC United. His representatives are on their way to the US next week to be able to start discussing what an offer might look like for Mesut Ozil going to DC United. in January, and it's one of those ones where it's a really interesting prospect. Mesut Ozil has had a good pre-season, and I'm not a big Mesut Ozil fan, but he's got, what, 2 years left on his contract. The club aren't going to renew his contract just because of his ridiculous wages, and it's probably best that we do try to sell him, and this would be seen as a really good opportunity to be able to go up and do that. So let's see what happens over the next few months, because it seems that we could already have a buy there for Mesut Ozil. Next up on the list, Carl Jenkinson. Carl Jenkinson has officially left. And you know what, it's the way how he got sent off. You know, I really appreciate the respect. He's an Arsenal fan, just like me, just like all of you that's watching this video. He's an Arsenal fan. They got the opportunity to play for Arsenal Football Club, his boyhood club that him, his family all supported, and he had the opportunity to play for Arsenal, and unfortunately things haven't developed his way. He hasn't been playing a lot, and now he's got the opportunity to go and play for Nottingham Forest. And you know what, I do have to say thank you, Carl Jenkinson, for everything that you've done. You know, I think he's been pretty solid. I actually thought that he even might get an opportunity this season to play at right back, because I do not like Maitland-Niles at right back. So it's a bit unfortunate that he wasn't able to get more of an opportunity at Arsenal. But I will say thank you, Carl Jenkinson, for everything that you've done, and we will hope to see you soon, maybe in the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. And finally, Dayot Upamecano. Now, we all know that yesterday Arsenal put in a bid for Dayot Upamecano, and there were talks later on last night that Arsenal wanted to include something with Emile Smith-Rowe being on a permanent or a temporary basis, which Arsenal completely shut down and said that they don't want to sell him on a temporary loan basis, yes, but not on a permanent basis. Now, today, this morning, Dayot Upamecano came out, or at least RB Leipzig came out and said they're not willing to sell, and if they are, Arsenal would have to meet his buyout clause, which is 100 million euros, which racks up to about 91 million pounds, and would be a new record spent on a defender, which for me, I'm hearing these type of prices and immediately I'm saying bye-bye. It's done. You know, we're not getting Dayot Upamecano. The deal for Rooney seems to have went south, so I don't know what it's going to take now. I don't know if are we going to go back in with something with Rooney? Are we going to go back and maybe do something with Upamecano? Who knows? But right now, it seems like it's going to be a really difficult one to get Upamecano, and it's one of those where unless Arsenal decide to put up or shut up, it's going to be one where Arsenal may be left a bit flat-faced. But guys, thank you for watching this video and watching all of my other previous videos. I really appreciate it. All the comments that you guys have given gives me the motivation every day, and it could kind of continue to do this and just to kind of share my opinions on the Arsenal. Leave your comments below. I will be doing a bit of a live stream tomorrow for the last hour of the transfer window. That will begin at 4 p.m. I will start to set things up tonight and send the notifications out to everyone to really to get all of that going. And if I don't do that, then I will definitely be putting up a video and kind of getting everything going from there, giving my thoughts on what Arsenal have done or at least haven't done, and then giving kind of my Premier League predictions on where our teams will stand. But thank you for watching this video. Again, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, share, follow me on all social platforms. That's at King Neomis, and I will see you again next time. Peace.